Tale of the Tape, sponsored by Xbox 360 and Halo 3, in stores September 25th. A great showcase in the lightweight division. Cole Miller from The Ultimate Fighter, just 23 years old, 5 years younger than Leonard Garcia. And look at the definitive reach advantage enjoyed by Cole Miller, a full 8 inches. Once again with the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins with 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Lubbock, Texas, Leonard Bad Boy Garcia. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer and a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins with 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Cole Magrino Miller. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Steve Mazzagatti.
Steve Mazzagatti will be our referee. The beautiful Ariani signifies the start of this matchup at 155 pounds. Ali Ariani here tonight, Anaheim in a couple of days. Steve Mazzagatti will watch Cole Miller and Leonard Garcia battle inside the octagon.
All right, here we go. You ready? You ready? Bring it on!
Garcia and Miller. Tonight's clock sponsored by Castrol Syntec. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering. We know Garcia likes to bring it.
Cole Miller does as well. Both these guys are very exciting fighters. Cole Miller's got a significant reach advantage.
That's the one thing you must utilize, though, and Garcia undoubtedly will be looking to slip underneath, work inside. Miller
just charging at him. Leonard Garcia's got his back, and he's got the takedown.
Leonard Garcia.
Brazilian
Jiu-Jitsu background, Miller.
But Cole Miller has a
well.
Kimura. He has a Kimura. As they went to the ground, when Leonard Garcia was going for the back, when he was trying to get a hold of Cole Miller's back, Cole Miller locked on a Kimura. And he's on top in Leonard Garcia's, what would be his half guard. Now Cole steps over. He's trying to step over.
Cole Miller, 12-2 in his mixed martial arts career.
This is a dangerous spot right here for Garcia because Cole Miller can finish it from here. We've seen guys finish the Kimura from the half guard. Matt Hughes actually did that with Joe Riggs. Finished it from this position. So,
and he's out.
He's out. But he's still on top. Leonard Garcia does have some great jiu-jitsu.
Garcia talked about his ability to go the distance with Roger Huerta, proving a lot to himself and how dynamic he can be inside this game, which is the UFC and mixed martial arts.
When he fought Alan Berube was just a little in over his head against Leonard Garcia in that fight. Leonard got his back. This is a much more intriguing, even matchup.
And Cole Miller,
he's got an arm triangle.
Submitted Alan Berube on the show as well, Joe.
He's got an arm triangle right here. If he can pass here, what he's going to try to do is he's going to try to sneak his right leg out. If he can get it, Leonard Garcia is in significant danger right here. And if Cole Miller can get his right leg outside of Leonard Garcia's 2 legs, he's trapped right now in his half guard. If he can get out of that half guard, Leonard Garcia will be in big trouble. You see how Leonard Garcia is pushing his fist? What he's trying to do is trying to create some space there. Because even though Cole Miller is in his half guard, he's still putting a significant amount of pressure on his neck.
He's just got a little bit more net, and there he's got it.
But now he's got the back and the arm. He's got an arm. Cole Miller's showing some serious jiu-jitsu here. Leonard Garcia's in trouble. His arm's straightened out.
And Garcia trying to pull away. Oh, those long limbs of Cole Miller. So difficult to deal with.
He turns it over. Good job by Leonard Garcia. That was close. And now he's locked up again. Oh, now it's deep. It's deep, and he's straightening the arm out.
Garcia is tough.
I mean, we knew he was tough because of the fight with Roger Huerta, but man.
Showing a different toughness here.
Yeah, and he's rolling him over. He's on top.
And in a great position.
Cole Miller. is just showing some serious jiu-jitsu here.
Looking to flatten out his opponent now.
And being so tall, he has so much leverage. There's so much leverage in those long limbs. There's so many places where he can move a shorter man's body around so much easier. On the flip side of it, though, it's harder to submit the shorter guys. It's harder to submit a guy with shorter limbs.
Miller looks dynamic here in round number 1.
And he used that punch to sneak an arm triangle in. What he did was he looked for him to defend it. Now it's a little high. He's got to drop his weight down.
He's outside the guard, and Garcia survives one more
Leonard
time.
Garcia is very sneaky. But Cole Miller is
there's a big punch
from Leonard Garcia. I love how Cole Miller is just trying to chain submission after submission together.
Both these men, very versatile with their skill set.
Again, another American top team protege. Cole Miller trains the American top team, and, you know, you can't say enough about that camp.
Garcia trying to punish now. Miller scoots away from the fence. Leonard Garcia signed immediately by Greg Jackson after Jackson saw Garcia's debut at UFC 70, and this is why.
Some ground and pound by Leonard.
Garcia was in survival mode for the majority of round number 1 as Miller attempted submission after a submission. And Garcia scoring some points late. Impressive first round. What a chess match.
Slow down. Relax. One more.
Very impressive performance by Cole Miller, and impressive display of heart and courage by Leonard Garcia. Never came close to giving up. He was stuck in some serious spots there. Let's take a look here. Now here's the arm triangle. Cole Miller is stuck in half guard right here, but he's got an arm triangle on Leonard Garcia here. They scramble. He pops out, and he goes straight to an armbar. He just chains submission after submission. Right here, bang, locks on the arm. Now this was the closest he came to tapping Leonard Garcia out. He straightens the arm out, and it looked very bad for a while. Here's another one. Here's another position here. This time, Leonard Garcia gets on top and drops a bomb down on Cole Miller. Very exciting first round.
Round 2, bring it on, come on.
Round 2, here we go. Big smile on both competitors' faces. Leonard Garcia, Cole Miller. See if Garcia keeps it standing for a bit. Miller in the green trunks, Garcia in the black trunks. Miller looked to chase him down.
Hand by Leonard
Right.
Garcia.
Garcia swinging a miss
right hand
off
by Cole
balance.
Cole's got him down here.
The amazing thing about both these guys, Joe, they could probably fight at 145. We know Garcia could, but even at 6'1", Miller might even be able to get that low as 145. He is so long and lean.
Well, actually, I believe his brother fights at 145 in the WEC.
He does indeed.
So that might be one of the reasons why he doesn't drop down.
You don't think he's fought his brother before?
Oh, I'm sure he has. But that and the fact that he has made a name for himself here in the UFC. And being the older brother, he's most likely to keep the bulk on.
Oh, good elbows, good ground and pound by Cole Miller.
His brother Micah is a very talented fighter in his own right.
Cole Miller, remember he took that elbow on the Ultimate Fighter 5. He was a member of Team Culver in that fight against Joe Lozon.
Now, here's a great example of where the reach comes in handy. Cole Miller can stand up and get those punches in from a significant distance. I mean, he can really raise up high and drop punches down from a spot that not too many people would be able to land from.
Garcia must close.
Yeah, Garcia really has to control Cole Miller's posture.
Yep, there he goes. Posture's up again, Joe. And rains down 2 shots.
Because those giant, long, cramped mantis arms are just going to keep slamming down on Leonard Garcia if he doesn't do something about this.
I mean, the length of an elbow strike is the same as most guys' punches. When you figure 76-inch reach.
Cole Miller is trying to trap that arm again. He's going for that arm triangle again. That seems to be a favorite move of his. But the key to it is he's got to get his leg out. You cannot finish that. Oh, he's got it out.
Passes the full mount again.
It's mounted, and he's got a full arm triangle. Now, the best case scenario would be if he got to the side that the arm choke is on. So what he wants to do is he wants to get to Leonard Garcia's left side. So he's going to hold the spot now. They're exchanging body punches, but he's controlling this position, so he can take his time. As long as he keeps it locked up tight next to his neck, the way he keeps that choke in, he doesn't really have it right here. Right now, Leonard's got plenty of space. What Cole Miller wants to do is pin that left arm tight up against his neck. He let it go.
He's in a great position here.
Cole's got his back now.
Miller will look to finish. Plenty of time remains in the round. Look at the swelling on the forehead of Leonard Garcia.
You hear his coach is just screaming, turn into him. And Leonard smiling. I mean, this dude is so tough. That fight with Roger Huerta really showed.
He smiled that whole fight, too.
These guys are looking up at the big screen. Look at Leonard. He's taking a page out of Roger Huerta's book. He was looking up at the big screen.
Well, he's not going to like what he just saw there.
The arm triangle again. He's turning into again. But now Leonard Garcia's got half guard. And Cole Miller pops out of that half guard. He's not quite free. Now he is. Now he's mounted.
Yeah,
yes.
Now he's got it.
Now, the only problem with this is the position that he wants to be at is where the fence is. And Leonard Garcia wisely using that fence, but he's going to turn into an armbar. Cole Miller, he's going to use what we call the swim move and spin him over. What he wants to do is when he gets that left shin on the back of Garcia's head, not the front, but the back. That way he can use the leverage to spin Garcia over onto his back. In this position, Cole Miller needs to take his left leg and put his left shin on the back of Leonard Garcia's head. Right there, get it behind.
There it is.
He let it go.
Almost
now
had it.
He's turning it into a different position. Now he's trying to get it from his guard. What I was suggesting was a move where you turn it and then you bring him to what's called the spider web, where you have him flat on his back and you're on top.
A
Now
great job
Garcia's
done by
on
Miller
top of him.
transitioning from attempt to attempt. And Garcia just trying to score any way he can,
Now,
Joe.
Leonard's using the cage to keep Cole Miller pressed up against there and landing some shots. And Cole's going to try to use this to flip over and get Leonard's back, and he does.
Very easily, too. And he's got
a back triangle in.
Wow. Is he going to run out of time? The final seconds of the round. Can he finish? Nope. We're going to go to the third and final round. What a battle.
Beautiful. Beautiful display of jiu-jitsu by Cole Miller, and again, a great display of toughness by Leonard Garcia, but unfortunately for him, not that much offense.
Calm down.
Cole Miller just keeps coming closer and closer to finishing this fight. He had a couple of arm triangle attempts, an arm bar attempt,
2018, Cole.
mounted him, got his back. I mean, Cole Miller just really pouring it on.
I hear you, Joe. I hear you, baby.
Cole Miller hears me giving some commentary. He's looking sweet, and he knows it.
Do it, Cole. Let's do it, Cole. 5 minutes to finish it, Cole.
Let's see what Leonard Garcia may have left. He looks fresh, but obviously Cole Miller has dominated this fight. Great show of class and respect as we get set for the third and final round.
Last round, guys. Bring it on.
Cole Miller, Leonard Garcia. 5 minutes remain.
Oh, big right hand by Leonard Garcia. Cole Miller might be in trouble.
Miller was rocked.
He's in trouble.
Garcia, but look at the long limbs.
Yeah, good job by Cole Miller, but he's still hurt.
And he's up. Oh, Garcia gets rocked.
Guillotine attempt here. He drops down for it. He doesn't have it in tight. It doesn't look like he's got it in tight. I see Leonard Garcia's head poking out a little bit here. The one arm is trapped. With a guy like Garcia, it's going to be very difficult to finish him. He's got a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu experience. To finish a guy like that with one arm in, very difficult. Cole Miller got hurt very badly with that right hand.
but it was the long limbs and the defense of the legs that allowed him time to recover.
Body shot by Cole Miller.
Garcia a little overwhelmed here now. He's just swinging for just about anything.
At least he's controlling Cole Miller's posture here. Earlier he was letting Cole Miller posture up and then slam down punches. He's obviously been listening to his corner.
Three minutes and 30 seconds remains in the fight.
Cole Miller looking to
again.
pass. He's got half guard now.
He's been able to slip out of Leonard Garcia's guard pretty much at will during this matchup.
Cole Miller again is looking for that arm triangle, I believe.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. To your left, Leonard.
Garcia, very willing to brawl, has shown great toughness here. But he really hasn't been able to keep this fight standing, and Miller has been the better grappler.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Cole Miller's grappling. Leonard Garcia, though, how do you not love this guy? Mount, side mount.
Watch your head there, watch your head.
My head or his?
He need you in the head, watch that. Yeah.
Miller has shown us how extremely calm he is in trying to work towards
He's got the
submission.
mount again. That was a really interesting situation. Steve Mazzagatti says, watch your head. And Cole Miller says, yes, sir. And then he said, well, my head or his head? And he was actually talking to Leonard Garcia that he couldn't knee him in the head while they were on the ground.
Cole in full mount here. Miller looking for his second win in the octagon. He defeated Andy Wang, a fellow cast member on the Ultimate Fighter 5 at the Ultimate Fighter 5 finale, and teeing off here is Cole Miller.
Very bad spot for Leonard Garcia because Cole Miller is so tall. Again, he locks onto that arm triangle. Leonard Garcia is trying to get out of that situation, and he turns into a back. He gives his back up to Cole Miller now. Cole Miller's got over-under position. He's going to roll over onto his back so he can control him. He's got a body triangle.
Miller has been absolutely dynamic and dominant here throughout the fight.
Yeah, his jiu-jitsu has been relentless.
Yeah, thank you,
But
buddy. You too.
Oh, they're congratulating each other on a great
They're
fight
giving each
right
other
now.
compliments while they're punching each other in the face.
Dude, you're a tough dude. Thank you. You are too.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Check this out. Bam. Does that hurt?
I mean, how do you not love Leonard Garcia, man? Uh-oh, Cole Miller's got the choke sunk.
Uh-oh, this could be it.
Oh, it very well
Looking
could be.
to finish.
Especially because he has that body triangle on him. Cole Miller squeezes that body triangle down.
Garcia does not want to tap.
Man, how tough is Leonard Garcia?
Cole Miller would love to finish with a submission.
I mean, he's going to have to get it sunk in so deep that Leonard Garcia is going to go unconscious. I just don't see this kid tapping out to anything.
This is another one of those fights, Joe, that'll go the distance, potentially. And one man will win, one man will lose, but both will impress UFC President Dana White during the process.
Yeah, and notice the body triangle is what's keeping Leonard Garcia from turning into him. What Leonard Garcia would like to do, what his corner wants him to do, is turn into Cole Miller so that he's in Cole Miller's guard. But Cole Miller's preventing that with the body triangle.
Well, Cole Miller looked good on the show. He's looked way, way better here tonight, greatly improved. And will earn the decision victory.
Absolutely. I mean, this would be a horrible crime if Cole Miller didn't win the victory. That was a beautiful display of technical jiu-jitsu, toughness, just a great fight, great sportsmanship, everything you want in a good fight. Let's take a look at some of the action. Now here's the big right hand from Leonard Garcia at the start of the round. Bang! Cole Miller was rocked. Take a look at it again. Crack! Cole Miller's legs got wobbly. Leonard Garcia just started throwing bombs. Now this is the end of the fight where Cole Miller was on top, and that mount, he's so tall, he can just rain those punches down, and Leonard Garcia had a really hard time controlling his posture. And here's the end. You know, it's very difficult to finish off Leonard Garcia, period, but in this position, the only way he was really going to get it is the full rear naked choke with the right hand on the bicep and the left hand tucked behind the head.
Leonard Garcia still has the smile on his face, but he will fall to defeat at the hands of Cole Miller, Team Pulver member in the Ultimate Fighter 5. And a victor here again tonight at the Pearl at the Palm. Beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Play, my man.
Bruce Buffer gathering the judges' scorecards. Cole Miller transitioned from submission attempt to submission attempt for 15 straight minutes. Here's Bruce Buffer with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges have it 30-27, 29-28, and 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Cole Magrino Miller.
So as expected, a unanimous decision victory for Cole Miller. He is with Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Cole Miller. Cole Miller, beautiful display of jiu-jitsu. And at one point in time during the last round, you guys were actually complimenting each other. What was that all about?
Man, it's like, you know, you hear a lot about a lot of different people, and everything I heard about this guy was true. All the heart in the world, hits hard, can take punches, never has any quit in him, you know? And I attribute my success to the people around me, my family, my friends, American Top Team, Rush MMA back in Macon, Georgia, and props to the Diaz brothers, Nick and Nathan, for helping me with my training camp for this fight.
Well, let's take a look at the big screen. You had him in a couple very close submissions. Were you surprised that he didn't tap any of those? The armbar attempt, you had him his back at one point in time?
No, you know, the only one that I was surprised they didn't tap was the armbar in the beginning, because I felt that his arm was fully locked. But you know, the arm triangle, he just had his mouth in his armpit, just enough to breathe. And the one where I had the back, he kept his chin tucked, and you know, he's short and stocky, so his traps come up, you know, higher than, you know, my skinny ass does. But you know, so it's harder to finish the choke, as you can see right here. He's got his chin tucked. So, you know, I just wanted to work my jiu-jitsu in this fight and slow the pace down. I didn't want, you know, another thing like Kyle's fight with Huerta went, where it's, you know, it's all over the place. I wanted to slow it down.
Well, control the fight you did. Very impressive victory, and we look forward to seeing you again. Cole Miller, ladies and gentlemen.
Cole Miller from the Ultimate